Okay, Jeff here. I promised my friend Marcy that I would make her a video showing some of the tips and tricks that I do on the banjo. Marcy was the one who introduced me to not only the ukulele for the very first time about 2.5 years ago, but also told me all about banjo-leles, and most recently introduced me to a baritone, which I have since bought, actually right behind me. So having a lot of fun with that, and thanks to Marcy for all of that. Some other of you friends have asked about banjo goofy things that I do, so hopefully this video will be of some use to you as well. Okay, let's get started. Here's, I wrote down about 6 or 7 things that, silly little things that I do that are pretty elementary, but maybe they'll help in some way. Let's tilt you down so you can see the banjo, and hopefully my hands. Okay, get you a little closer there. The thing on a banjo, picking is really a big deal. My opinion, it sounds best when picked. So almost any pattern will work. The one I like a lot is the inside-out pattern, where you pick the strings are G, C, E, A, or 4, 3, 2, 1. So on the inside-out pattern, you're doing the 2 inside strings, the C and the E, and just do the 2 inside, top, down, the 2 inside, and then the 2 outside. 2 inside, 2 outside. You can also go outside, inside. Just pick the top, down, start with the 2 outside strings, the G and the A, and then hit the 2 inside, the C and the E. Get that kind of a sound. The other thing I like to do is 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. So you just go. The other 4/4 pattern, let's bring you down a little bit more. The other 4/4 pattern I like to do a lot is it's 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. So you come back up. So it goes 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. Did I do that right? 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. So it sounds a little like this. Okay. In 3/4 time, I like to do plant the pinky, and then the thumb works the top 2 strings, the G and the C, and these 2 fingers, the index in the middle, just work the bottom 2 strings. So I pluck here, 1, 2, 3, and then hit the top string. 1, 2, 3. So C, 2, 3, G, 2, 3, C, 2, 3, G, 2, 3. So when you get going on this, plant the pinky. And that's that. The other thing I like to do is called dragging the A string. This is the A string, and instead of hitting in that inside-out pattern, for example, instead of just hitting the A, what I'll do is I'll go inside, outside. When I go to hit that A, I just drag up. I drag the A. I drag right across and catch a couple of strings. So you get this kind of a sound. instead of that. Okay, dragging the A. The other one is pluck. Another little trick is to pluck just the outside strings. Remember, if you're playing in a group, everybody else is going. And what I'll sometimes do is just go. Just plucking those outside strings. Always sounds great on a banjo. The other thing you can do is just strum the backbeat only. Hit the 2 and the 4. So if people are going 1, 2, 3, 4, I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So I'm hitting that backbeat. Has a great sound when you're playing with other people. Okay, the old palm mute. Take the fat part of your thumb here, and I'll hit it. I'll strum and immediately mute. It's almost like a chunk, but a chunk is more of a deliberate. I'll brush the fat part of the thumb just in playing, which takes away the ring. So instead of, you hear all that ring? That sustain. So if I want a choppier sound, then I'll take away that sustain by getting some thumb fat on there. And so it sounds a little... Okay, speaking of muting, I went into the garage and found this piece of foam, and anything will work. I've stuffed a t-shirt up in here, I've stuffed handkerchiefs, I've stuffed microfiber cloths, but I recently found this foam, and it works pretty well. It takes out the bite of the uke. Get flipped here. See, without it, so it's got a little bite to it. So put the foam back in. You can see that. Mellow it out a little bit. Okay, the other thing is the triplet, which is to that's kind of the sound you get. It's down with 1 or 2 fingers, followed by the thumb, and then up with 1 or 2 fingers. So it's triplet, 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 triplet. Okay, so that's a fun thing, especially if you have a song that has a G7 or an A7. Any 7th, D7, G7. So triplet's fun. And the last little goofy trick I have is the ending trill. And you know, a lot of songs will end with, and that's kind of cool too. Always sounds good on a banjo. If you want a little showmanship in there, we do the I call the inverted trill. I learned this from Little Rev. You take your middle finger, no offense, turn it upside down, plant your thumb on the neck of the uke so that your middle finger is free to hit those strings. Okay? All right, I think that's it. Get you back up here. Okay, I hope that was helpful. If you have any questions, let me know. All goofy stuff, but it makes for fun banjo uke playing. Okay, guys, thanks everybody.